Hello, here we have a gameplay video of Shanks versus Doflamingo. We take a mulligan here, get a better hand. We're going to go Uda, and we grab our Shanks and pass to the opponent. They are going to play their Perona out, revealing the top cards, placing them in order. We got some decent mid to top end cards here, with two Ben Beckmans in hand. Opponent passes us back to us. We draw another Shanks. Here we have the option. We're going to deploy Hongo and swing 5 into life. And just pass back to them. We're just trying to keep their hand and life under control. They got quite a bit of cards in hand still. They're going to go 8 into us. Reveal the Jinbei off the top with leader effect. We are going to use the minus from Shanks. Here I was a little confused. Realized I had to hit that first. Use card action. We're just going to give Dopey minus 1k. 7 into 5 now currently. And we just took that. Yeah, the hand is not looking good. There's a lot of non-counter in here. We're at 5 Dawn. We're just going to swing 5 into the Jinbei. See if we can remove that or get a card out of hand either way. So they did let us get that, which is good. So we're going to put some Dawn on Uda and just go 7 into life. They take that, which is good. Pass back to them. We still have Hongo. We can rest him to give a character minus 2,000 power if need be, which can let us use our Ben Beckman if we need to. So Perona is going to go into Uda. We're going to use the card action here of our leader and debating if we want to give it to Perona. We end up giving it to Edward Weevil. So they're going to go 5 into 5 on our leader. We take that Lucky Roo off of life, which is good. And Dopey's 5 into us. Debating if we want to block our counter out, which we do because Lucky Roo is kind of not that good in Dopey matchup. So draw another one. So here we are looking to deploy our Ben Beckman to KO the Weevil, and then we'll just go 5 into life. So they counter with a Teach to save the hit. So here we're at 7 Dawn still. Just thinking about our next turn. They're going to play Perona. Get to do a little top deck manipulation. So we have Dragon as a potential next turn. We have Silvers as well, or we can deploy the Lucky Roo. Or the Ben Beckman. And we also have, so we have a lot of options for next turn. We also have Dragon that can come down. So leader, they're attacking 7 into 5. We reduce it by 1, and then we're going to use a 2k here to counter out. So they still have 4 Dawn. I'm kind of confused what's going on, why this law is up here right now. Forcing opponent to resolve 1 card action. So I think I'm supposed to discard a card. Sorry about the delay here, guys. I'm a little confused what's going on with why the law. So I'm like, maybe? So it goes to the bottom of my deck, I think, is what happened. Yeah, so I sent Goldie Roger to the bottom. So they're going to go 7 into 5. We'll take that hit. Like I said, we don't have a lot of counter in hand. One of the downside to the Shanks deck is the lack of counter, and they always seem to want to brick up. So I guess we had to send another one to the bottom of the deck here. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm not too familiar with that law. Alright, so here we have. We're going to deploy the silvers. We're going to give Jinbei -3 and Jozu -2. Then we're just going to KO the Jinbei. We're going to go 7 with Ben Beckman into Jozu. 7 on 5, see if they want to give us 2 cards. So they did. And we're going to go 6 with our leader into Jozu for 5. Get more cards out of hand, which works. So they deploy another Perona. They're going to manipulate the top of their deck again. And they still have 9 Dawn to work with. So they're going to go 9 into our 5. Here it's telling me to use my leader action, which I do. I put it. I think I gave it to Jozu. So we're debating about using the trigger here, but I guess we do. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Make our leader a 6K for the remainder of the turn, which is gonna make their Jozu have to commit more Dawn if they want to get in with a swing. Because we have it -3,000 right now, so it's only a 4K. They're gonna play the law again. I think at this time I'm starting to understand what that card does, so I just push a dragon to the bottom of the deck. So we're at 10 Dawn now. We're going to deploy the 10 drop Shanks with Rush to give all their stuff -1,000 power. So we're just going to go 5 with leader into their law. They're going to counter to save it. So we're going to go 7 into 5 into their life. They have to take that one. We're going to go 8 into life as well. They're going to take that one. And then we have the Shanks going in to the law just to make sure we clear that out of the way. Because we couldn't actually go for game that turn. So we have some 2Ks in hand now. We still have the Ben Beckman, and we also have another 10 drop Shanks, which we could deploy next turn. So they're going to put a bunch of Dawn on Jozu, go 10 into our life. So 10 on the 5. We're going to use the card action. We're going to give Jozu, so he's only a 9K. And then we're going to counter out. Yep, with 2 2Ks and Lucky Roo. So now they have their Doffy. They're going to play Perona again. Just waiting on opponent to place the top cards of their deck the way they want them. Gonna attach 4 Dawn to Doffy. Go 9 into our Ben Beckman. We have to let that happen. And now it's our turn. We're gonna drew another 10 drop Shank, so we're gonna go ahead and deploy that. They have 1 life left, so we're gonna go 8 into 5. Try to force a couple cards out so the 12s hit a little harder, more guaranteed. So they're gonna counter out of that one. So we're gonna go 5, just kind of trying to get some more cards out of hand so those 12K power attacks get through. So we're gonna go 12 into their 5. So I took that last life, so we're just gonna push and go 12 back into 5 and see if they got it. Here we are with their hand left over. It looks like they had a 2K and 3 1Ks and then a couple events. So yeah, they weren't getting out of those swings. They did a lot of searching with Perona, a lot of making us put cards at the bottom of the deck. They tried doing a lot of dopey things this matchup. But you see the power of the 10 drop Shanks just being able to come down, reduce all their characters' powers, and then with the rush just getting in there for high damage. So